I also saw during his introductory news conference where he basically said that the people most responsible for his professional growth were at Oregon. And he named a few people by name to say they are most responsible for me being a professional and having me arrive at this place where I am right now.
Oh yeah, I mean, he doesn't sign that contract without that. I mean, he was making $5 million a year here. He signed for $8 million a year there, right? I mean, that's a big difference. And I do think that there were real question marks when he took over. You know, the coaching staff at that point was, obviously we know the story with Willie Taggart and everything, but we had a bunch of Oregon players basically have a petition signed around the whole coaching staff and all the players that they all were lockstep. They said, this is the guy. And so the writing was on the wall. People like this guy. And again, I've talked with all of these Oregon coaches, shook their hands, talked with them on numerous occasions, dinners or whatever. Mario had a great presence. I mean, I'm 6'2", 240. He's not that much bigger than me. Stature-wise, his presence was huge, right? So you can tell this was a big deal. But he, before Oregon, had not had that much success as a head coach. His success as a head coach was because of Oregon. Very similar to Chip Kelly. Chip Kelly came in as a head offensive coordinator, became the head coach, and became the guy. You know, so there's something to be said about Oregon as well. Oregon's a school where you can do that, and that might be the play now. Again, a lot of people are trying to get a head coach with coaching experience that's done this. It's a recruiter. That's hard to find, man, especially this late in the game when everybody else has been hired. You know, your best play might be after a guy who's a younger guy, offensive coordinator. You know, again, one of the names they threw out early was the Joe Brady name, right? And I thought had huge success in college with a great offense. It's the best offense we've ever seen, and totally turned that around. And, you know, I thought maybe that would be a good play too, you know? So there's a bunch of names out there. You know, Kellen Moore is another name people are talking about, the BYU quarterback from BYU quarterback. Dallas DC or offensive coordinator. So I don't know. I think there's just a lot of options. And to be honest, I have no idea what direction they're going. Everything I read on Twitter is taking me this way or this way or this way, or all through the message boards and people I talk to who are close to the program. I've got nothing.
Ryan Winter loves his team, but he's got everything in perspective. That's always awesome to hear. So, Ryan, hey, the sun's going to come up tomorrow, and there's going to be an Oregon football season, regardless of who's in charge next year. And again, with their money, resources, everything they've got going for them, I'm sure that they will make a quality hire.
Yeah, they'll be fine. Starting the year at Georgia, huge marquee game. They'll have all that buzz, all that hype throughout the whole offseason. Get somebody in here, start up the spring game, start up the conditioning. It's a brand new season, the college football calendar. This is the end of it. So it starts afresh right there. You get a new recruiting class in. Hopefully these guys will maintain somewhat, and it won't be that big of a deterrent for other players to come out here, because I think that's the biggest thing is people, players, families, they need to see a vision. They need to see a program that's stability with a vision, and it'll play their kid and do what they need to do. And hopefully they hit a home run with this hire.